I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll
3G boosting. We come up with the diner. Oh, we got Melotech outside, boy. What? Melotech got the machine outside, the yellow dog, man. See, 246, man. 246, man. You always hear me talk about Melotech there, Melotech, boy. Oh, man, look at that Melotech, man. It made up at Lindenwood Diner. We can see all the old dogs. Don't forget to hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe. You know you're rocking your favorite uncle. You know Uncle Norbert. And then we're stepping into place, so we're coming here in a minute, yo. You know what I'm saying? Look at all here.
When they told you it was coming, they said, wow.
How's everything, yo? Yeah. Where everybody at? You in the back? You don't know, you can't pop in, Frankie. We're in the back. Whoa. We're in the back here, boys. Everybody here with the family. What is that?
Not much.
Huh? Hey, me? I'm recording. I'm recording. You coming here? You're not a big time talking blogger now.
Who's that?
Me?
Oh, you?
Yeah.
How many people you got now?
Hey, me? We out for you something.
Oh, yeah.
Mel? You over here, we talking Melotech. This is the Melotech right here. Call me. Oh, hey, me? Call up Frankie, everybody. We up in line. Whoa. You come and cause some trouble.
That's crazy though.
Huh?
Insurance company, man.
Don't forget to hit that like button, that share button. We can turn back on in a little minute. Tree cheap. You know, you're rocking with your favorite Uncle Eminem. We're right here in JFK getting ready to leave out. As soon as we get to Barbados, we gotta go straight to Bushy Park. So we cutting it close. The event, one of the events started yesterday at Bushy Park. Then the next event going to be today, which is Saturday. So by the time I get down to Barbados, like around 3 o'clock, I'm going straight to Bushy Park. Get the rental and go straight to Bushy Park. Man, I want to thank each and every one of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, man. You, like, fans. Nah, I don't rock with fans. Sorry. Fans just turn on you when it get hot. I told my subscribers, man, my real OGs from the beginning, I want to show y'all love, manners, and respect, man. Thank you so much for the love that y'all showing me for over the years. You know what I mean? So we just getting ready. 3G boosting, you know you're rocking with your favorite Uncle Eminem, the up top boss, the Beijing doing it from America. Right now we're here, so waiting now to jump on the plane to head to Barbados. As soon as we land in Barbados, we're heading straight to Bushy Park. You know what I mean? I want to take this moment to thank each and every one of my subscribers for who like, sharing, love, manners, and respect. I thank you so much. You know what I mean? For you is the one who I putting in this work for. We just come back from Guyana. Now we head into Barbados. We have it in Maryland for World Cup. You know what I mean? We putting in that work, man. You know what I mean? So I want to thank each and every one of you again, man. You know what I mean? Love, manners, and respect. And a big shout out to my boys in Grenada, my boys in Guyana, my boys in Barbados, man. You know what I mean? We get ready to touch Trinidad. Respect to Oba over there in Trinidad, yo. That is the boss for me in Trinidad. So I want to give manners and respect to Oba. You know what I mean? And all the family in Trinidad too, yo. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep this thing busy. 2026 gonna be different. We're gonna be in Jamaica, so shout out Blacks 507 from Jamaica. You know what I mean? We touching the Caribbean in 2026. We gonna be St. Vincent, St. Lucia. Big shout out Antigua. We gonna be touching them places 2026. You know what I mean? Man, look. A lot more coming. I want to thank each and every one of you again, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, that share button. You know you're rocking with your favorite Uncle Eminem, the up top boss, the agent doing it for America. The old man out. Banger. 3G boosting. You know you're rocking with your favorite Uncle Eminem. We boarding the plane now. We can't wait to get down there. We're gonna do some recording. The guys on the strip. By the time we get down there, the guy said the road is going to be open and back up. You know what I mean? But sometimes you get that late flight, you know what I mean? It don't always work out how you would like it, but you know, it will always work out. But I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers, man. Thank you for sharing, hitting that subscribe button, man. We coming into bar. We about to board the plane. We can come down, we're gonna rock out. You know what I mean? We open out, you know, you're rocking your favorite Uncle Eminem, the up top boss, the agent doing it for America. We open out. 3G boosting, you know. Boy, we leave out in New York. Or after 12 o'clock. We get down here now like 5 something. We had plans, but God had other plans for us. We didn't get outside the airport yet, but the whole day it don't work out according to plan. You know? Am I disappointed? Yeah. Do I have control over it? No. But I give thanks. You know. I don't know what really happened, but the plane ended up delayed. We couldn't leave for another, like what? We actually went down the runway, turned around and back to the hangar. I don't know for what reason, but hey. You know what I mean? But we didn't land yet, but we're supposed to land it. Some calls and see who's all on the streets, you know, and then try to get some interviews done. We get an update of what's going on. It don't work out the way how I planned it, but the way how God planned it. It can't be wrong because He controls everything, and I move on God timing, not man timing. So make plans, but they don't always work out according. But you know, we give thanks and mercy. And I want to thank each and every one of you for locking in with me. Hitting that like button, that share button, that subscribe. And I mean, this is part of the journey too, you know. We ain't get the cars, but we got the airplane. And the people on it. Tomorrow we will definitely, I'll see what's going on for the night. I got some, we gotta get out of the airport. We go record, you know. I mean, you know what I mean? I can keep giving you all updates and just keep you all posted how it goes, you know. Everything is working within God's timing, not our timing, but we still got plans. That's the truth. So we plan ahead to keep ahead, but, you know, we don't have the car connected. man. I just pressed the brakes hard.
JetBlue would like to welcome you to Barbados. Local time 6:25 in the evening. For your safety, you remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we have arrived at the gate and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Be careful opening by pins that do tend to move during flight. If you have a seat that says claim my gate, you can pick up your items out of the front boarding door. For those customers requiring any assistance to get off the aircraft, feel free to remain seated until you have arrived and we will assist you. Back is swaying, check airport manuals, download free JetBlue mobile app. We'd like to remind you that for your flights back to the United States, you need to be at the airport approximately 3 hours prior to your scheduled departure time.
Okay, we got
We have a lot of JetBlue, especially the New York-based crew. We'd like to fly with us today. Hope to see you soon in your future travels. And again, we truly do apologize about the late start this afternoon, and hope to see you soon back here in JetBlue. Thank you.
We can turn back on the camera in a little bit. Be over out. Banger. G boosting, you know, you're rocking with favorite Uncle Eminem. Boy, we don't touch a road. Yesterday the flight delayed. Man, yesterday was a crazy day, but we still giving praises and thanks, yo. But we back on the road again, yo. We here in a place called you want to join to water? You better come and link me to get down. Our road. We chopping road. We like El Chapo. We're going to a place called St. Andrew now, and then we're going to shoot over to St. Philip over there by Bushy Park. You know what I mean? Man, yesterday was a rough day, but we're giving thanks, yo, because we got plans, but God got plans for us. You know what I mean? So we don't complain. We just get it however He granted onto us. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy, it's a beautiful thing, man. Lord, Barbados! Yeah. I get accustomed, you know, like when you drive through the islands, driving on this side of the road, but sometimes you just gotta catch yourself a little bit, you know what I mean? So right now we're trying to like, oh, look at the young thing, look at the food, Close your eyes. Pay attention to the road, man. Huh? Oh, well, thank you all so much, man. Thank you all for locking in. And right now we just giving an update of what's going on for the morning before we touch the track, you know what I mean? So we're doing some driving, we're doing some road. We're doing road, man. Oh Lord, look at that. This is my home land, you know, Barbados. So, you know, we're riding wrong. So we're gonna touch St. Andrew, and then we're gonna go to St. Joseph. Look at that. This place is, yo, these houses built up real nice, yo. Yeah, don't you hear? I'm driving a fishing road, man. A fishing road. I can't remember the roads. I mean, yes I can, but you know, who know me know I just do road. I just do road wherever I touch. But when I in New York, I just drive from one part of New York to the next part of the United States. Who know me? You know what I mean? So this is what I just do road. Let's do road. Oh, we going through the corners, going through the bends. C3G, man. Busting through the corners, coming through them bends. The bus. What? Driving through here like Michael and Jetty. Grandma? Alright, morning. Morning, cow. Goodbye, sheep. Appovit. What the fuck is Appovit? Okay. Oh, the house down there. Oh, no, we ain't got road. Yeah. Last night the rail was falling crazy, yo. We went into a sports bar called what the hell? I can't remember the name of it, but I didn't record last night. I didn't record over there. I was a little bit disappointed, but the plane I got delayed, but I was not upset, but I was just disappointed. But it doesn't know. Whatever God got in store for me, I give mercies and thanks. I know I get to live through it, you know what I mean? I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining at all. No complaints from me. But indicating. If you don't pay attention, it indicating. If you don't pay attention to it, you will turn on the wipers, boy. You will turn on the wipers if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah, the road start coming back now. The road start coming back. The road start coming back, boy. You're going so, I'm going so. Stop. Oh, you stop at me. A bus coming. Hi! Don't run! Man, look. It's a good feeling when you get away and like, yeah. You gotta be a real true soldier to be rolling by yourself, you know what I mean? But when you believe in the Most High, He always guide and protect you, you know what I mean? And I want to give a big shout out to my Grenadian family, man, my Trinidadian family, my NY family, my Guyanese family, you know what I mean? My Antiguan family, yo, big up man like Jamie Marsh, man, you don't know. You know what I mean? And Marsh boys out of Antigua, you know what I mean? Here we say, you see, when you're paying attention, you turn on your wipers. That's how the wipers end up being coming on. My man over there, he blonde. A blonde rasta. We just pass a blonde rasta. Yeah, man, I want to shout out all the West Indian family, you know what I mean? But I had a big shout out to my brother, man. He's the one that who really is the top boss, yo. You know what I mean? He's the man that move in silence, you know what I mean? Yeah, but we've been doing this here for years, but he's who really brought me back into the game, man. I can't big up everybody, don't big up my brother, yo. So that's where we come up with that name Eminem, Mark and Marlon. You don't know, yo. You don't know, but that is the real boss, you know what I mean? That's my big brother. You know what I mean? We've been in it for a while, man. By the time I know myself, I was into cars, yo. Car. My mother's husband, as a little boy, he was a mechanic, yo. So that's where it first started out. For them, even, how can I put it, man? Before I even understand what life is, that's when I was picking at cars, because he was a mechanic, you know what I mean? So that's when I fall in love with cars. And then when I get to New York now, my right-hand man now, which is Melotech. You know what I mean? So from then till now, it's car. And then I start recording for the last, 23 months now? We've been recording because tomorrow we met. Right. No, this is 22 months. Because December we met 24. You know what I mean? In January we on to 3 years. Lord have mercy. Time do fly when you're having fun. You know what I mean? And I've been going through all the islands, you know what I mean? I've been keeping it up, man. I'm just trying to get that monetization, man. I'm trying to get, you know? But the road that I choose is the road that I want to walk. You know what I mean? A nice and humble walk. I want to keep my thing nice and smooth. I don't want to do no hype for no content, man. Because if you do something hype for content, you're going to keep doing all kind of hype crazy things. And I don't want that. I don't want a simple thing, man. You know what I mean? Simplicity is what I'm using to survive now at this point. You know what I mean? But They're working, man. Yo, I went down in Grenada and not Grenada, Guyana. Quick, so we had 60 something people, and I want a big shout out to Rudy 246 boss and Blacks 507. You know what I mean? Those last two videos get me 80 something subscribers, man. I want to thank each and every one of you, man, who really locking with me. You know what I mean? I don't deal with fans, cause fans to be with you only when you're hot and then they turn on you. I want the fans. I want real gangsters, my OGs. You know what I'm saying? The one that who rocking with me die hard. You know what I'm saying? I bring in that good content. I got so much more in the back of my head to bring forth, you know? But I keep pushing, man, you know? I wanted to get the element ready so I could get my nieces and nephews running. I'm running a problem with the transmission mount breaking. Man, look. Remember the first Honda I bought, I had to return it. Man, look. The BMW is up at the dealership. The Porsche is done by Blacks. You know what I'm saying? Man. The Benz park up. Yeah. You know, like you wanted. Man, look. If you don't pay attention, you will spend a lot of money trying to create a lot on YouTube, man. You just gotta be more simple of doing things, you know? But I thank the Father for keeping me to this level that I'm able to get it done, you know what I mean? I want to really thank the Father for keeping it possible for me, yo, because everything I do is out of my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Out of my pocket. And I tried to get the Volvo done with the 2JZ motor. We trying to get the Evo finished, you know what I mean? After JW Motorsport Sabotage just does a wickedness. Gerard Williams, that was wickedness. I can't forget you. I got fire burn you every time. Cause we ain't in a goofy behavior, yo. We fire burn goofy behavior. You know what I mean? We ain't playing them kind of games, yo. Cause some man could get them face lick off, yo. That yes. But it's true that I deal with righteousness and I have other younger people watching me and I don't promote violence, man. You know what I mean? But you know people just get them face pepper, yo. You know that. I know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we try to do the right thing as we get older. Come on, man. Come on. Grown people do grown things, yo. You don't do childish things, yo. You put away childish things and you become a man. You know what I'm saying? So we have them kind of follies, JW Motorsports, Gerard Williams. I call out your name, your teeth in, boy. You can't do that. You know what I mean? We don't hold with mouth. We don't speak with the water with mouth. You know what I'm saying? But we try to keep it very respectable too, because we don't, you know? We showing the younger generation we could do this thing the right way. You know what I'm saying? Without doing violence. Oh, the man got the horses. Yeah. But we still giving thanks. Be off of that topic now. So we can turn back on the camera in a little bit, man. I want to thank each and every one of you for hitting that like button, that share button, that subscribe. You know what I mean? You know you're rocking with your favorite Uncle Eminem, the up top boss. The be just doing it for America. Oh my God. Over here, look, $1 million. Okay. You know, I get sidetracked again. But so beautiful over here is by. Excuse me, and I know I always got allergies. Always sniffling. But Mark, big brother, we show you where the Chinese is locked up now, yo. So Chinese touching all over, you know. You know what I mean? But you still cannot be, you know, be rude to the Chinese man, because them coming in and putting in the word. Look at that. Them men establishment up in here, yo. You see all up in here? Right up in here, Mark, is what I'm talking about. Them Chinese man control this whole thing, you know. Up in there, they got banks, they got all kind of thing up in there, you know. For them Chinese people, see, them men got surveillance and all kind of thing. Them men got their own little city. I don't know if you can see the back part, you know what I mean? But up in there is where the Chinese man controlling. So them men doing all the work in the islands, road work and thing. They're paying them dues, don't get me wrong. So you can't hate on a person that building infrastructure, you know what I mean? So you still can't hate upon them, but you know? You gotta watch the Chinese man, cause Chinese man's come to take over. Chinese don't share. Chinese do not share, they always take over. Chinese and the whites. They don't share, them come to take over. You understand? So we gotta be very careful what we doing. And next minute the whole of Chinese own Barbados. That's how they got Jamaica rampant. You understand? Oh Lord, look over there though. Woo-hoo. Yeah. But no disrespect to the Chinese, cause loving everyone, man. Cause I know God created us all, so we showing love to each and every one, yo. We don't play them kind of things. You know what I mean? We love, but sharing is much more. You know what I mean? Because what you want for your children is what you want for my children. You understand? But nevertheless, you can turn back on the camera in a little bit. We over and out. 3G boosting. Banger. Got the white boys outside, yo. Hi. Uh-huh. White boys, yo. Make sure you part that's good. Boys here now. Let's get the fun up. Oh, you know. Look at your better video. Look at your better video. Not the much part. Yeah. 3G Booster, you know, you're rocking your favorite Uncle Eminem. They're over there just watching. We happen to turn around and we end up stumbling upon some bike boys. You can roll back at the window there, brother.
Take the next right on Sanford Fairfield Road.
Okay. Me and my soldier was here chopping it up. That's why he wasn't turning on the camera earlier. I'm sorry. Now we are now approaching Bushy Park. Oh, this is beautiful.
You will arrive at your destination.
There's like a old, not a, like a, oh, look at the structure. That's right. Yeah.
In 150 meters, turn left.
Okay, we can follow those cars then.
Take the next left, then turn right.
Oh, we're going to the pits. Then, oh. Because you know, I mean, when they say you always gotta be paying attention, because you end up turning on the wipers instead of the indicator. Because remember, in New York, the indicator is on the freaking left. Oh, look at all different kind of people inside here. You can park over and walk in. Hey, okay. I know. I don't know. But I can make one or two calls, you know what I mean? Yeah. This gentleman look familiar too, from back in the days, yo. Hello, how are you doing today, sir? We coming into Bushy Park. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. So, okay, cool. Okay. All right. Thank you. But you gotta go. If you gotta watch, we gotta think. Oh, over here's the pits. Oh yeah. What is over here? Over here is pits. But I supposed to Yeah. Any bit you're gonna call it out. But we should be able to walk back in bits. What fucking man pull over there part? No.
It was gonna be first, can't
Yeah. But we can pull back over here part. You can just park back over here, but we just follow. Right, we just listen to the gentleman instructions. Let me just go back over there. How do you go over there? Man? Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
I should ask you then, man. If you walk there.
Man, we could just park and walk. I mean, like, we should be.
So that man be selling you better.
You know how it is, but hey, we just
don't
trying
hit
to
it in over there. If you don't hit it, just people out.
don't worry, so like, I mean, to be honest with you, this is nice too because if we want to rock and roll, be right close to the end that we could, you know, we could just step out and.
Oh, you know what they saying really? Don't you know what?
Sure.
Cause don't hit it more for people that dealing with cars.
Well,
Cause look, don't you how they got cars? And I gotta be a good walk.
from here to the stands.
You might say if you want to watch. You say if you want to watch. You might say if you want to watch, you rather you go back and hit the cover right and get down on the so.
Oh, maybe.
Right, we got ask.
No, we got ask. We just walking and we look.
But you know where to go?
I want to see what's going on.
Okay.
Really?
You know they might
So-
want to watch you rally. You know,
Right.
that reason man to go back so.
Right. But don't worry, we walking nice.
But you still got to ask your man because you don't know
Right.
if you able to go in there for do what you think about doing.
Right. But
I mean, not
whatever
for
it
me.
is, we can walk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's nice and peaceful. Wait, hold on, let me jump on my shoe.
It's better
All
to
right.
still ask your man for.
Right, exactly.
Turn back, so we got to go back and go again.
No, we ain't got, I don't think we
When
can
he
turn back.
knows said yes, no.
We're
He
walking
said
with a
if
good
you wanna
spirit.
Watch,
He can let me go on where we going. And I may be creating good content.
I don't understand this.
Blessed love, yeah. We can turn back on the camera a little bit.
We need GPS.
Yeah.
We just want to try to see what's going on. All the thing entering the spectators and like dot gate. Yeah, gate 4 over the
Gate 4.
Let you go out by the thing house, club house. Go up third course and go straight across the gate. Jamaican journalists. Now we're coming up, huh? I told her look, they see a woman. By the highway, looking out that way.
Oh, yo, side 3G boosting. Manners, look. But yo, killing you. Yo, damn, I got so many phones. Alright, give me your number. 3G boosting, don't forget to hit that like button, that share button. We don't pull up here inside the pits. We about to holler while I throw the dogs. And we're going to make some connections. We over and out. We're going to continue in this in a little bit. Thank you.
Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy are noise before defeat. Thus, in war, the victorious strategist only seeks battle after victory, whereas he who is destined to defeat first fights and afterward looks for victory. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look upon them as your own beloved sons, and they will stand by you even unto death. A leader leads by example, not by force.